Hi, this is Wendy O'Leary, mindfulness educator and children's book author. Today we're going to do a practice called Take It In. And this practice is specifically designed to combat what's called a negativity bias. And that is that our brains are kind of set up to hold on to negative experiences a lot more easily than positive ones. So negative experiences kind of stick like Velcro, and positive sort of slide out like Teflon. So it can be really useful for us to incline towards positive experiences and to have some tools to help them stick so that we can more easily access them. So we'll begin the practice and then I'll share what some of the strategies are that we used in the practice to help them stick. All right. So this practice does involve visualization, so it could be really helpful if you're able to close your eyes. So getting into a comfortable seated position, and then as you're ready, closing your eyes. And maybe just taking a couple of breaths here consciously to invite the attention to drop down into the body. We're supporting some presence in the moment here. And then calling to mind a time when you were happy, joyful, peaceful, or calm, whatever resonates for you. So it could be that you were doing something or you were with a particular someone, a particular place that makes you feel happy or joyful or calm. Just bringing that up into your memory and getting kind of close to the memory. So noticing what you see. As you call up this memory, what's around you? What do you see? You may notice if there are any smells or tastes connected to this memory. Noticing what do you hear? What are the sounds that are a part of this memory? And what are some of the physical sensations? So could be external like sun on your face or what you're sitting on, or could be movement. So we're noticing this memory from this multi-sensory perspective. And now, without focusing as much on the memory, stop and notice, how does your body feel when you are happy, joyful, calm, at ease? What does that feel like, and where do you feel it in your body? And simply noticing. And you might even invite that feeling to intensify, that felt sense of happiness, inviting it to grow. And soaking it in, almost like a sponge soaks in the water, taking that felt sense of happiness in, like we're marinating in it. And finally, you might even say to yourself, oh, this is a keeper. Yup, this feeling is a keeper. So the reminder here is that this sense of happiness, contentment, joy, peacefulness, it's inside of you. And you can access it, stopping and calling up that felt sense of happiness, calm, and joy. And now, as you're ready, opening your eyes to close this practice, I want to share just a couple of points that help us to take it in. And this is from the work of Dr. Rick Hansen mostly. So we remembered the experience from a multisensory perspective, right? We called it up and remembered it from that perspective. And then we shifted our focus to the felt sense of happiness or contentment, peace in our body. How does our body feel? So less focused on the memory and more on how it feels. And then we intensified, allowing it to intensify and soak in, right? I said like a sponge soaks in water, soaking in the feeling. And we held it. And the suggestion here is at least 3 to 5 breaths. So even in the moment, if you like see a beautiful sunset, instead of just looking at it and then walking away, hold it for 3 breaths. Like notice it, notice how your body feels when you're looking at it. Hold that for 3 to 5 breaths. So we held that sense for 3 to 5 breaths. And then finally, we told our brain to hold on to the memory, right? This one's a keeper. We can actually tell our brain, this is a feeling that's worth holding on to. Let's log this one in our memory banks. So again, you can do this as a formal practice, just a couple minutes. That's all it takes. You can also do it as you're going about your day and something positive or joyful or something that feels calm happens. You can stop and take it in. Thank you for joining me.